So I get this question a lot. Asha, how do I speak up and get heard in a group? Whether it's office meetings or hang out with a bunch of friends, I feel like I'm always talked over and I'm just invisible. Now, I absolutely love this question because I know exactly what this feels like. It's absolutely horrible. I hate getting talked over, and I hate it when I say something and there's crickets, but then someone else says the exact same thing and they get acknowledged. So I am so excited to share with you strategies on how you can speak up and get heard. But before I jump right in, let me introduce myself for those who are new here. My name is Asha, and I work with introverted professionals, and I help them overcome social anxiety and shyness so they can stop people pleasing and find their natural assertiveness. Now, usually when you ask for advice on how to speak up and be heard, people usually tell you to speak louder and have stronger poses. Now, that is great, however, it is missing a key component. See, what happens in a group setting is that usually everyone is glancing at each other for reactions or input. And when you have social anxiety, people end up glazing their eyes over you instead of looking at you for reactions of input. So this is not done intentionally, guys, okay? When you have social anxiety, you end up having very minimizing behavior. You want to take up less space. You want to blend with the wall. So it's very natural for people to look past you. So when you try to apply the strategy of just speaking out loud, what happens is when you do that, everyone goes, whoa, where's that coming from? It's coming from a person or a place I don't usually look at. Now, while that is okay, it is not very effective because essentially you're having to fight for attention every time you want to interject. So what we need to focus on is not the exact moment of when you interject, but the moment surrounding it. So what I mean by this is that we have to focus on our behavior outside of the moment where we actually speak up, so that we can encourage people to glance their eyes towards us. So today I'm going to give you one tip so that you can get more attention towards you even when you're not speaking. So today's tip is never leave the conversation without saying what's on your mind. Now, I know this is not going to be easy because back when I was struggling with severe social anxiety, I would have so many cloudy thoughts, and usually when I did think of something to say, the conversation had already moved on. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Say it even if it's moved on. Even you have to tell people like, actually I have a thing, I had an idea on what we were talking about previously. Pull people back. That's completely fine. I know how awkward it is. But what this does is it puts you on people's radar. You know, I even have called meetings back. Like everyone was kind of walking away because the meeting just ended, but I said, okay, wait, actually, because I wanted to make sure that no matter what, I'm not leaving the meeting without having said, oh my goodness, I should have said this. I know it's on my mind. I don't care if the conversation's moved on. I don't care if the meeting's ended. I'm going to pull back everyone and say what I had on my mind. And that is the tip. I want you to be able to say everything that's on your mind and never leave a conversation until that is done. Like I said, that gets you on everyone's radar. Suddenly you have a voice. It's not about the moment in which you interject. It's about the fact that you're constantly doing it no matter what. Simply from being able to say, I have a thought or something that we already have moved on from is such a big deal because really it makes an impression on other people's mind that you value your thoughts and you are going to put it out there no matter what. And this, over time, the more you do it, it puts you on everyone's radar. And it has to be something that's built up over time. Like I said, it's not about the moment you interject, okay? It's the moment surrounding it. Build up an authority, build up a voice, build up a presence so that people look at you and they want to hear what you have to say. And that takes time, that takes practice. And the first tip you have to do to implement that is never leave a conversation without saying what's on your mind. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to work one-on-one with me so you can overcome your social anxiety ASAP and you can find your natural assertiveness, feel free to book a strategy call with me. The link is in the description. I'll talk to you guys soon.